Hey, what's going on, guys? Jay Will here again at Veteran Nerd Review. Here to give you guys my first ever figure review on the Jada Toys Ryu or Ryu figure. I'm not quite sure how to say it. I've never heard it said out loud. But yeah, my first ever Street Fighter figure, guys. I'm super excited. This guy is awesome. Straight out of the packaging. Nice, lots of nice little details here and there, and accessories are like pretty cool overall. Definitely a figure I feel like is worth a $25 value. And I see him now back up on Big Bad Toy Store for pre-order, but mine was able to come in pretty early. Well, not really pretty early. I'm sure a lot of people already have them, but nonetheless, I do have them here in hand, and you guys are going to be getting a first-hand review. So let's go ahead and take him off his stand here. Set that down to the side. Before I get into it, guys, gotta let you guys know that the raffle is still in full effect for the deluxe Proton Cannon Iron Man until July 31st. Currently is what I'm looking at right now for the drawing, first week of August. So if you guys are interested in winning that Proton Cannon Iron Man, go ahead, hit up that Cash App in the description. $2 per ticket. So your name, number of tickets you're trying to buy, and a code word that'll also be written down on your ticket when I put it in the cage. That way I can confirm that it's you and not somebody with the same name trying to skimp and get your figure that you want. But yeah, here it is right here. Brand new sealed in box, in case you guys are interested. Moving right along, let's go ahead and take a quick look at the packaging for this new figure, this new genre that I've stepped into. We have the Ultra Street Fighter 2 Final Challengers Ryu. Got the nice little artwork right there at the bottom, looking like controllers for the video game station at the arcade. Got the life points up there at the top. Nice little background right there in the packaging, if in case you guys want to pull that out and display your figure with. That's some artwork right there on the side of some more characters from Street Fighter. And currently, the other figures that are also available. I'm pretty sure the rest of these guys will be coming out sometime soon. I think I pre-ordered the Chun-Li. I'm not sure. I know for sure I did order the Fei Long. So he should be here sometime next couple of weeks or so, I'm guessing. And then you got some more artwork right there on the side of Ryu, of course, and some more figures or characters from the Street Fighter mythos. And other than that, not a whole lot else going on with the packaging. Put that to the side. Let's bring this guy just a little bit closer. The sculpting on this thing is phenomenal. Obviously, it's not realistic, like as far as human proportions and dimensions. If like you were to come across this guy in real life, live action style is more so based off of the video game itself as far as dimensions and sculpting and whatnot, but it does capture it very well. I've played a few Street Fighter games back when I was a kid, and from memory this does seem to capture the gist of it. Nice looking detail throughout. This jacket is what blew me kind of away with the soft plastic jacket on this deal. And you can go ahead and remove it. I think I'm going to remove it for the video. You can just pop it off that little ball peg right there. Pop the belt off. Bring that all the way around. And then you just pop it off the front jacket right there, front part. And then you can slide it off your shoulders right here. Yeah, so really soft plastic. So it's gonna hold up. But you can get it off pretty easily just like this. Slide it on down the shoulders. His big bulbous shoulders. And then you also have now a jacket that you can display if you so choose on another figure maybe. Pretty cool. And of course you have the black belt and the jacket and everything. Looking at this guy, man, look at the detailing, the abs, musculature, all looking pretty good throughout. Since this is my first one of the Street Fighter line from Jada Toys, I do not have anything else to compare it to as far as the same line. However, I do have a few Marvel Legends I'll go ahead and throw them with. We have the Tiger Stripe Wolverine, and we have the Ultimate Captain America recently released. So I think he scales pretty well. I believe Ryu is of Asian descent, so I think he scales pretty well. Wolverine being about 5'3". I'm guessing he's somewhere like 5'7", 5'6", or 5'7" or so. and then Captain America being about close to 6'1", 6'2". So this works pretty well as far as scaling goes, in my opinion. Getting some nice Marvel vs. Capcom vibes here, so I'm pretty excited about that. I remember sneaking into the garage to play my brother's PlayStation 2, the Capcom Marvel vs. Capcom game. So that definitely brings back a lot of memories. My brother, of course, being a veteran, he would leave a lot of his stuff at my parents' house, and leave it in the garage or whatnot when he would go overseas or go on deployment or whatever too. And so me and my other brother would sneak into the garage and load up games and play games whenever we could, just sneaking around, because we weren't allowed to have our own games. But anyway, looking back at this figure here, like I said, Street Fighter vibes, Capcom vibes, they're there. They're definitely there. As far as accessories go, before we get into articulation, he does come with his power ball right here, which happens to have a set of hands sculpted in, or molded and then glued in there and sealed in. Plus its own individual stand, just ports in right that. Put that right on in this little hole right here at the bottom. Where'd it go? There you go. It's kind of translucent, so I had to relocate it. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Nice feature there. Then of course you get the fisted hands, or down to business hands as I call them, with the back and forth motion, very similar to Marvel Legends. And of course you get his relaxed face head, or not so relaxed, but more like just mean mugging kind of face. It's nice with, of course, the soft flowing plastic right here on the back for the headband. I'll take a closer look at this guy himself with the open palm / blast effect hands. Man, this guy with the thick legs and whatnot, pretty stocky. I don't feel like it's gonna break like that. I just want to point that out. He does feel pretty solid, and with of course the nature of his plastic that he's made from, he feels pretty sturdy. So definitely, in my opinion, worth the 25 smackaroos for this guy. Getting into articulation, his head can't look up that far, looks down that far, side to side, of course, turning. The neck is on its individual articulation. It's independent of the shoulders and the neck, so you can kind of rotate the neck within the traps right there, if you so choose. His head does kind of pop off pretty easily, but that's a good thing though. I don't want to get jammed on there. Got some plastic bits coming out there right there, but not a big deal or anything. Plastic flaking from the inside of his head joint. Blow that off later. But anyway, not a big deal there. Like, you get a good range of articulation, of course, with the neck, and that's very important if you want to give it like a kicking kind of stance or something like that. So it's pretty cool. Shoulders come out to the sides that far. He does get a butterfly joint, back and forward motion, bicep swivel, double joint elbows that bend in that far, wrist swivel with back and forth motion in the hands. Then you get a super nice diaphragm joint in 2 points, the upper diaphragm, the rotation right there, with a strong ratchet with the rotation, and then of course you get the second diaphragm in the waist right there, so you get a pretty good crunch backwards, pretty good crunch forward, of course the waist cut right there, and all sorts of manners of articulation right there in the torso due to those diaphragm joints. Legs can kick out to the sides that far, so you can do a full Van Damme split. To the front, back, upper thigh cut, double joint knees, bend in that far. And you do get a boot cut right there beneath the bottom of the pant leg. And of course you get ankle pivot, as well as up and down motion in the feet. So this guy is sick. He is ridiculously good in my opinion. Let me go ahead and pop his hands back in right here. You get a great range of motion, good little amount of detail and articulation for the Jada Toys outing here we have. So definitely worth the pickup. I will be getting the rest of this line. I believe so. If the world is still standing and I am not living in a box underneath a bridge because of all these figures, I will definitely be picking up these figures as they come, because they are, in my opinion, a slam dunk. And then look at that. Look at that. You can, of course, balance him on one foot to get him a nice kicking kind of stance right there. But Yeah, yeah, you see it. You already know the vibes. You know, you see it. Guys, go get it. Go pick it up. Now, if you're a Street Fighter fan, this is for you. If you've been looking for a line of Street Fighter figures that are in line or in scale with your Marvel Legends, go ahead and start on Jada Toys. And as always, guys, I appreciate you all for coming out, checking out the video. Hit the like button, subscribe, please, please, please. Share with your friends. Leave your thoughts after the video. If you know anybody that's interested in winning the deluxe Iron Man here, go ahead and share this video with them or show them my Cash App. Explain to them the rules if you have to, if they want to look at the video. I know it can be boring sometimes, but let them know if they want to win. And yeah, appreciate you all for coming out. Later.